Hundreds have been left homeless after a fire broke out in the early hours of the morning at Polar Park in Philippi East, Cape Town. A woman died, and according to reports, the blaze had spread from a gas stove fire in her home. Charity organisation Gift of the Givers earlier provided aid to those left destitute and will return to the area tomorrow morning. An estimated 200 tenements were destroyed in the New Year's Day fire. Our reporter Erin Bates is standing by. Erin, great to catch up with you. Not a great start to the year for these folks out in Cape Town.
I'm afraid not. It's quite devastating here on the ground in Polar Park, Philippi East. Some 200 homes, we understand, were gutted in that blaze as it spread through this neighborhood in the early hours of this morning from around 2:30, 20 to 3. And just walking around the scene, you get a sense of what was once here. Bear in mind, we're leading into a new year and, of course, a new school year. I've seen school books or pages of them that have survived the blaze, stationery burned, clothing, ID documents, stokvel money. There've been the debris and remains of mattresses and broken plates, broken appliances, all what's left of those 200 homes. According to reports, some 1,000 people plus have been affected by this, with scores not knowing where they're going to sleep tonight. And in fact, one of them is Polar Park resident Candice Ndandani. Sis, I was saying, uxolo andithetha isiXhosa, ndithetha kancinci, kodwa thank you for your time. We're standing on what is left of your home.
Yes.
What happened yesterday, or this morning, I should say?
The fire started from that section D, and then the time that I woke up is around 2 o'clock, because 12 o'clock there was a load shedding, so everyone go back to sleep. Then the next thing, someone is shouting like, fire, fire, fire. By the time I walk out of my house, the fire was close by, like I couldn't save anything. I just have to save myself and my kids. That's it.
You have 2 children.
Yes.
How are you all doing today?
We're not good. I have to take them away to my auntie's house in Lower, because this is the trauma for them, even for me also.
I mean, it's a devastating thing. Can you show us? This was your home,
Yes,
and now it's a pile of debris.
This was my 3-room home. It was a front room and the kids' rooms, so everything like bent down.
And you were saying you're not sure where you're going to sleep tonight.
Yes, because I have no one that I know where. It's either I have to go to my family or I stay here until we get help.
Who have you seen today from the authorities?
What do you call them? The disaster management? No, the people that give us food.
Gift of the Givers.
Yes. They give us this blanket, toiletry and food and water.
I mean, I'm really sorry. We'll see what we can do, maybe even in terms of giving you a lift somewhere nearby. But if you could send a message out for help, what are you needing now in the wake of this fire?
We need a place to stay, because we have nothing. We need any help that we can get, because we are homeless. We have kids. At least I have a family. My kids are in my family, but there are people who don't have family here. They don't know where they're going to sleep with their kids. So any help that we can have, we'll appreciate it.
Candy, thank you for your time, and let's see what we can do. Gift of the Givers, obviously a useful point in terms of a coordination contact with any aid to the community here in Polar Park. As you can see, some residents with blankets provided by Gift of the Givers. They did also provide food during the day to those who've been left devastated by this fire. The work will have to continue to rebuild. Demolishing has taken place, and we are going to speak to a community leader now. Odwa, if you could just join me. Mr. Kocha, hi. Odwa, you are a community leader here in Polar Park.
Yes.
Tell us what's been happening today since the fire.
Erin, thank you very much for this opportunity. Yes, as you can see, that almost each and every structure here has been almost destroyed. People are left with no place to stay. So it's very hectic. It was a hectic day, but still we didn't get help so far. So it's a hectic day, and I think it's high time that I express my views, because I'm so happy that you are here as a newsroom. If I can tell you the truth, this is not the first time that we are facing this challenge. It's more than 6 times, and we have been engaging with the city of Cape Town. If I can give you also a historical dialectical materialism of what happened to the one family of Msutu from Kofinvaba, Eastern Cape. 6 family members were killed.
Was that in this fire?
Yes, by the fire. So even last month, there are people here who were victims of the fire. So we have been engaged in the city of Cape Town. It's clear that this is going to happen, and it's going to take a lifetime, because they don't have a reason so as to say why they don't give us houses, because all we need is houses.
I just want to be very clear. I understood there was 1 fatality from the fire in the early hours of this morning.
Yes, that is correct. Yes, there is one lady who passed away where the fire started. So that lady passed away, but we don't know the cause of the fire.
You were saying you've done some checks on the numbers of people affected. What can you tell us?
Yes, there is a lot of people who are affected by the fire, more than 1,000. We counted more than 1,000, but the numbers are increasing. Structures are more than 300, as you can see. As you can see, more than 300 structures. So we are still counting. We are still counting, as you can see, that the digaloaders are busy clearing up. So we feel that we are being sidelined by the city of Cape Town. I'm not too sure whether it's because of the skin of our color or what, I don't know really. But we spoke to the city of Cape Town several times. They even suggested that we must identify the lands. We did that. They have sent their officials to make a verification, site visit. That was done. Then after that, they disappeared. So we are the entire society is, I don't know what to say.
It's a very hopeless start to a new year. Not only do people not have houses, they don't have the more informal tenements they were living in. What aid has there been for those immediate problems? It doesn't resolve the issue of land and housing, which is a long-term and important one. But what has been happening today?
As I have said to you, it was hectic today. Gift of the Givers was here today. They gave people food, which is, we appreciate that. City of Cape Town was here. They took the names. They left us with nothing. All they have said, they said they're going to come back tomorrow. We are not sure if they're going to come. Disaster management was here also. So, as you can see, people don't know where are they going to sleep. Some of them, they are going to sleep with their families, friends. So, we are, our hearts are broken. As you can see, more than 1,000 people are displaced. Then what do you expect? So, City of Cape Town is a problem. This is a sabotage. They have got a technical delays, because whenever we want to meet them, they will tell you a different story.
Odwa Kocha there, thank you for your time. Community member here in Polar Park with a strong message to the city of Cape Town. I mean, the community is out this evening, not only because we are here and perhaps, that draws people in, but because they don't know where they're going to sleep tonight. And this will take some long-term care to resolve. I mean, over 200 homes we heard at first. Now we're hearing over 300. And it really is a wasteland site now, with broken tiles, broken, bits of property, and all of the aluminium, the corrugated aluminium of what was once a neighborhood, really, a community settlement here at Polar Park. Beg your pardon, sorry, just feeling a little emotional about hearing those stories. Polar Park in Philippi East in Cape Town.